Evening, folks. I'm Jason, and welcome back to Mekataku. To celebrate our 666th subscriber, whoever you are, Satan, I decided we'd open up with a track from Diablo II, the last great Diablo game. It's nothing really against Diablo 3. Diablo 3 in itself isn't a bad game. In fact, it's actually pretty fun. As long as you're playing it just for the game. If you're playing it for the really incredible atmosphere of Diablo 1 and 2, the dark, very morbid story, yeah, that's not Diablo 3 at all. The differences between the first two Diablos and Diablo 3 are pretty drastic. Basically, you have Blizzard North versus post-World of Warcraft Blizzard. Everything's kind of cartoony, both stylistically and story-wise. Very much story-wise. Dear God, very much story-wise. The story's terrible. The dialogue is terrible. The story is terrible. Everything. You know what? And the game itself isn't bad. In fact, it is. It is fun. I had a lot of fun with it. I have not even played the expansions, which apparently got even better. I enjoyed my time with the game. I did not enjoy the story at all, and I am very particular about story when it comes to certain games, as we learned through Sinran Kagura. Yeah. Diablo 3 is trash. Sorry. It's terrible. It is really bad. Fun game, though. So I do recommend it. If Diablo is your thing. If it's not, then I'm not going to convince you otherwise. Anyway, that has nothing to do with the game we're playing tonight, which is the Goonies II. So let's adjust our volume here. Everything's recording. Everything's good. And Goonies. There we go. Okay. I need to click a button over here. There. Okay. So, last time we played, I had a blackout. And as such, lost a great bit of progress. But, excuse me, that being said, nothing substantial was lost because I spent most of the evening myself lost. So, it really didn't matter. You got a boomerang. Thank you. That's right. Thank you, Eskimo. So, oh. Yeah, we got the killer shoes here. Oh, shoot. I did lose something, though. I lost the spring shoes. Oh, crap. Where'd I get this from? I need to look something up. That is one thing we did lose, was the spring shoes. Are they back in the water? I have a feeling that they probably are. I can't believe it. Oh, that sucks. Where are the shoes, people? There they are. So, okay, so we're going... Turn around. Bird. Head back. Let me check my map here real quick, so I know I'm going in the right direction. How do I even get there? Oh, okay, there it is. Alright. No big deal. That's fine. We can cope with that. It's not a huge loss. So what I was saying was that, yeah, it was a terrible It was a terrible episode. Because I got so lost, and I don't know if I was just having problems concentrating or what, but it was terrible. It was not one of my prouder moments. So, but you know what? I'm over it. I'm okay. Let's go. Tools. Diving suit. Alright, so here we are. I'm checking my map. Assuming. So we want to go all the way... Yes. Wait, what? How do... What? Ah, crap, I'm... Where am I? Oh, okay. We're good. Yep. You know, I am actually pretty good with maps. Like, you know, road maps. And I like to think I do have a sense of direction. Yeah, I love the fact that there are mermen in here and giving out shoes. This is Fratellis. Mikey, give up and surrender. That's redundant. Yes, I know. It's fun to play the Goonies II. If you say so. Like I talked about in last episode, this is not a bad game. You know, a lot of people have a hard time going back to NES games, and they do vary in quality. They really do. I mean, let's be honest here. And we've played some stinkers. You know, Monster Party is the one that always comes to mind. That was just a tremendous disappointment for me. Because, you know, you have that great opening stage, and after that, the game just falls apart. It's just terrible. It's boring game. That's just a whole hell of a lot of no fun. Oh, okay, he already gave me something. That's fine. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's figure out how to get out of here, I guess I should say. There we go. Oh, and while we're at it, let's save. Just in case. Just in case we have another blackout. Again, for the record, I didn't black out. I had a power blackout. I was sober. Speaking of which, I need to do something about that. So let's move on. Oh, you little... Ugh. Take that. Alright. I think I want to go up. I have no idea. I don't know where I'm going. Isn't it cute? And I'm just like, yeah, I know the way. Please. Man, should have seen me playing Metroid. That was a nightmare. Oh, but yeah, okay, so what I was talking about. Oh, go back. There we go. So yeah, some NES games, are still quite playable. I mean, you know, honestly, I believe that every NES game is playable, because every game is playable. It's just a matter of, ooh, I just realized how close I am to dying here. It's just a matter of changing your expectations and adapting to the rule set that the game provides you with. Shoot, yeah, honestly, that's good. I do need that. I really don't know if I'm going the right way. Yeah. I'm gonna check my map. And I think when people say, like, you know, this game hasn't aged well, it's just because they're not willing to adapt to older games. Now, and you know, I do understand that. You know, that's fine. But it's strange. Sorry, I'm checking out my map because I got lost. Go figure. Go figure. Yeah. You know what? Screw this. The Goonies 2, however, plays remarkably well for a game of its age. It's, you know, it's very similar to, you know, to an indie game that, you know, uses retro style graphics. The controls are actually very tight, which is nice. And the overall game itself is actually pretty fun. You know, I do believe that having a map certainly helps. There we go. Or making a map per se, which honestly, it's like I really should have made the map myself, because then I think I would have had an easier time figuring out what the hell I was doing. Alright, so we're gonna cross the bridge. Ah, we lost the boomerang already. Why does that enemy even exist? Hate that enemy. They don't hurt you, they just steal your boomerang. It is a solid game. Which, honestly, I've been very surprised with, because it's been like 2 decades since I've played this game, at least. So it's nice. It is very nice to see a game that I haven't played since I was a kid, still very playable. Now, if you pardon me a moment, I need to look up. Have a long time. I say a long time user. It's not like we've been up for like 6 months, so he's been with us since the beginning. Who has given me advice on how to proceed from this point. The Bad Company Gaming is a big fan, huge fan of the Goonies 2, and had no problem shaming me in that he can beat this game without a map. That's fine. I take no offense. But he says I need to go back across the bridge and into the blue cavern. Go all the way up. Then put on your jump shoes and go across the chasm that you couldn't go across before. Alright. You got that? We're going to do that. So thank you, The Bad Company Gaming. I love you guys. I love hearing from you, and I love when you call me out as well. And that's not what he was doing, obviously, but Oh, going the wrong way. The help is always appreciated. Now, there's this one guy on back before I started doing the broadcast. I had like all these little, you know, music videos that I would do, and which I still would like to do more of. Honestly, they're fun. It's time consuming. Yeesh. There. I did one for Armored Core, and I honestly liked it. I thought it came out really good. And this guy, left this very long diatribe here of saying that, you know, he doesn't know where I got the footage from, but you know, I really should have found footage from a better player, because it was making him cringe or something like that, and you know, I was dodging after getting hit and yada yada yada. And of course, I mean, I stated in the description that this was all footage I had taken myself. So it was this incredibly passive aggressive criticism, and it just made me smile the whole time. It was just like, I'm not trying to show off how awesome I am. I'm just trying to show off how cool the game is. Because, dear God, I mean, granted, this is before I started the broadcast, which it's clear that I'm not awesome at games. I am, you know, Joe Average gamer, who happens to have been playing for many years. So I have a history with games. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm, you know, an expert. So yeah, I'm not trying to show off my mad skills or anything like that. Alright. We are... Oops. Sorry, folks. We are where we need to be. Now, the question is... what do we do? Start hitting things. Tools. Nope, nothing there. Nothing there. Glasses. Glasses, of course. Okay. Wow, am I where I'm supposed to be? I don't even recognize this place. Where am I? I don't know if I should be here yet. I'm in the back of this. I don't want to go here yet. Hang on. Nothing there. I don't really... You know what? Let's just go. Let's explore. I'm glad these knights or whatever don't actually... Oh, never mind. They do attack. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Man, these enemies are brutal. Alright, let's check that door out. Alright, this appears to be the warp zone. No, I don't... Where the hell? Where am I? You know what? I don't care. Sure, go. Wow! Help! All 6 Goonies to meet Annie. Where are you? Or is that Annie? And she's been, like, frozen or something. I don't know. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, here we go. Alright, now we're sort of kind of in business. I guess there was a secret path I could have taken that would have gotten me here sooner. But that's fine. Whatever, we're good. Alright, so we are... Oh, jeez. Where do I go? Ow, bastard. Do I need the jump shoes, I guess? Ah, there we go. Wow, okay, this game's kind of weird. Weirder. Man, the enemies are pretty tough right now. I can see the value of the jump shoes now. Just, if anything, just to jump over these terrible enemies. See other... Whoa! Whoa! This got set on fire. Where am I? Just checking my map. Jeez. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, my only complaint about the game, really, my only real criticism, I'd say, is this bit. There's a lot of trial and error without a guide. For example, and yeah, I'm not really too fond of that per se, because you have a lot of options, and there's a lot of unnecessary options. I mean, you know, do you really need both the fist and the hammer? That sort of thing. Oh shoot, do I have any? I don't have any keys. Oh, I do have keys. Good. Thank you, Mikey. I felt my life almost ended. I felt my life almost ended. Whatever. I can't go back down because I need to use the ladder. Because why would the ladder stay? So, is there anything for me back in this area? Ooh, that was close. Konami Man. I'm checking my map real quick to see if there's anything of use here. But there's another door up there. No. Apparently, it doesn't matter if I go to that door. Oh, that would have been the other exit. I see. So I want to go to back to where I was. Okay. We can do that. Thanks, Konami Man. For making us laugh and love again. Aha! Fooled you. Oh, crap! That was a bad jump. Ah. What are you, Mikey? Get your head in the game. No wonder you played second fiddle to Frodo. Granted, you kind of were like the real hero anyway, but whatever. That's an argument for another day. Whee! Stop! Get off me! Alright. This is where I want to be. Alright, good. I gotta sneeze like you wouldn't believe. I'm gonna assume we're going down. Let's save it. There we go. And I'm pulling up my map, whether you like it or not. Yeah, I did that. Oh, okay. So there was something back in the one door it came through. I don't really care. Blah, blah, blah. So I want to go, I guess, to the next door? Let's find out. I want to go to that door. Good shot there, Ace. You've got a magic locator device. Huh. Do I want to be here? I guess. Okay. Sure. Where am I exactly? That's the door I just came from. So it's, oh, okay, I got you. Sorry, I'm checking out the map. I'm like, where's this taking me? Whee. You know, I'm a little surprised nobody has tried to, Hey, what the hell are those? Wow, they do a lot of damage. Now they're gone. I'm a little surprised nobody's picked this license back up. It would seem like the perfect time to do such a thing. Man, where am I? Jeez. I'm like all over the place. Is there anything I actually need here, or is it just like taking me for a trip? Sorry, I'm reading my map here just to see. No, so I don't actually need to be here. I should have been going the other direction. Alright. One of these days. But yeah, I don't know, this seems like the perfect nostalgia license. Whoa, get off me, whatever the hell you are. You know, this is such like an Activision license. I am a little surprised that nobody's picked it up. Maybe it's for the best, though, because, yeah. I don't, you know, who would give it the right treatment, you know? Alright, so where am I? So I want to go... Where do I want to go, exactly? Let's see what it says. Door G. Yeah, okay, so... I want to go to door G, which happens to be... Just keep going left. Alright, we can do this. We can go left. We know how to go left. We're good at going left. Get away from me! Also, as I mentioned in the last episode, just how clean this game is. It drives me crazy. In a good way. The game really doesn't flicker a whole hell of a lot, and it doesn't slow down much. It is just very clean. Glasses do nothing. Nope. Tools. Hammer. Hit. Nope. Ah. Of course. Tools. Hammer. Hit. Oh, I was wrong on that too. Okay. Fine. Tools. Hammer. Hit. Ah! Alright, what am I missing? Oh, there's a hole in the floor. Oh. Of course, I've hit everywhere else. Welcome here. This is a warp zone. It's so weird that Moses here is always taking us to warp zones. Okay. Diving suit. Oh, that's vicious. Whee. Ow. Hey. Do I have keys? I do have keys. Aha! Well, there you go. Alright. Tools. Thank you, Mikey. You are great. I am great. I'm awesome. Thanks to the bad company and this handy map here. Hey, I used tools, okay? I'm fine with that. Alright, speaking of tools, diving suit. You thought I was going to segue into like a political joke with that, didn't you? Haha. I'm above such a thing. Though yes, our president is quite the tool, by the way. There's my political commentary for the night. Ugh. I've never been into politics. I've had this discussion before on one of our broadcasts. No clue which one. But this, this presidency has been special, for lack of a better word. What? Wait, what? What's wrong with you? Tools. Ladder. There you go. Okay. So this is great. We've done what we needed to here. We got the Goonie. So we are heading. Where are we heading exactly? Let's head back to where we were. There's a nice item we can grab. Ouch. Jeez. I really wish you could grab ladders as you jump. That would be nice. Ah. Clearly you are not aware that I have jump shoes. Spring shoes, sorry. Ah, look at that. I killed that fat barkeep. Alright. There's a secret over there, but... Oh, jeez, what was that about? That's a bomb, probably. Yep. Welcome here. I'll give you another life. Aw. Thank you, crazy old man. Jerk. The snake, not the old man. That was nice. Alright, go. Hit. Aha, fooled you. Tools. Hammer. Hit. Tools. Glasses. No, not glasses either. Oh no, what am I missing? What? Nope. Tools. Hammer. Hit. There you go. Trial and error. It's just, I don't, yeah. I'm not a fan. It's not enough to hate the game, obviously, but I'm not a fan of the whole trial and error thing. Ooh. There you go. You've got a bulletproof vest. Sweet deal. No. Ladder. What did we even use the candle for? Oh, that's right, when it goes black, of course. When it's dark out. Kind of a dumb realization. Oh yeah. Candles help you see. Alright, nothing else here. So we want to return to the warp zone, wherever it may be. Man, I killed that guy. Kind of bad about that. Kill that guy too. So where are we going? Let's pull up our guide. Alright, so blah blah blah. Right. Okay, so what is okay? Right. Okay, there are a couple of options, but neither of them are quick. You'll need to return to the back layer of the log cabin. From there, you can either retrace your steps to the location where the first Goonie was kidnapped, passing through door S and the lava zone, or you can take the warp zone behind door A to return to Purple Cavern and brave the trip across the bridge one more time. Okay, so apparently it's quite the trek regardless. I don't know. I don't even remember. It's cute because they make it sound like I recall where I came from. I don't. I know they should know this by now. I don't remember where the hell I am most of the time. Like, honestly, do I even know where I'm going now? No, not really. It seems like I do, which is funny. I've got this. No idea. I've been here. Aha! I see. I knew where I was going. Oh, ye of little faith. Lava zone. This is precisely where I wanted to be. Oh, you little jerk. Oh, then I drop a bomb. Get away from me. Ah, you deal too much damage. I need a lava-proof vest or something. Those flames are rough. Oh, there is a Konami Man over here. I should take advantage of that. He's over here, I think. Now the Goonie. Whoa, that was careful there, Ace. There we go. Thank you, Konami Man. Friend of children. Save. So we're gonna take this route this time. This is the route we could have. Whoa, that was ridiculous. This is the route we could have gone, but chose not to, for whatever reason. That's not the way to go. Eat death, Gojira. That's not really working that well, is it? That kind of sucks. You know what? Forget you. I'm done with you. We'll look for a transceiver. I don't need one anymore, thank you very much. Oh no. Please tell me I didn't go all this way for the sheer hell of it. Sorry, I'm checking my map now. I was under the impression that this was a warp zone. Now I'm feeling dumb. Like, this may not be. This may not be where we want to go. Ugh, are you kidding me? It's not. See, this is where my game falls apart. Aha. Bingo. Alright. Okay. This is good. Is it? Is this good? Where am I now? Whoa, I'm all the way over here? Okay, this is where I want to be, right? This is a good thing. Sorry, I'm going back to my map real quick. No, okay, now where am I? I'm at the back. I'm on the back map. I need to get to the front somehow. Well, this is just gonna take some exploration. Still, this is good. Oh, denied. Come on, Mikey. What you got? Oh, wasn't this where our first? Yeah. Okay, this is where our first Goonie was. Okay, so that's good. That does narrow some things down. Back down. That was a cheap hit, by the way. Feeling good. Feeling like we should save it. Is that where I came from? No, what is this? What door is this? Aha. Okay. We're back at the front. This is good. Now we're feeling it? Okay. So, now that we've done this, where are we going from here is the question. Alright, so we're going up. To the right, up, left. Right, up, left. Remember that. And post a comment or something. One of these days we'll do the live streaming when we, you know, have the bandwidth to do that. I can see just how terrible that'll go. Was it Miyamoto's design philosophies? One of his many design philosophies is show the player something that they can't reach, but know that they can do later in the game. Here, obviously, big old hole in the ceiling. Oh yeah. Of course, at the very end of the game, you come back. Welcome here. This is a warp zone. Alright, so we have now entered the warp zone. Okay. So we are going to... Where are we going, exactly? Door C. Which I don't quite know where we are. We're smack dab in we're at S. So we want to go left and up. Yeah. Whatever the hell those things are. So weird. Stop hitting me. I'm at another warp zone. Nope. Oh, wrong way, folks. See, you can push up or down. Down doesn't always work in these stages. It's very confusing. Now where are we? Okay. So from here, we're going to go to door E. You know, it's funny, the map, I just now have started understanding how that map works. I've never actually paid much attention to it. Yeah. I was thinking every individual room that we're in was a square on the map. That's not the case. Why would it be, I suppose? Is this the door I actually want to be in? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's cheat. Yes. I'm going to assume yes. Whoop. Tools. Stop that. Stop that. Oh my god. Candle. Tools. Hammer. Hit. Wall. Go. Wait a minute. Tools, candle, tools, hammer, hit. Ow, you little jerk. Man. So I'm back to the front? Yeah, I guess I am. Let's see. So I'm reading ahead right now just to see if there's anything that I should be going to. So I want to go to door G, apparently, which is all the way down into the upper left. Let's do this. Whew, the enemy count definitely has increased pretty significantly. Oops. It's gonna be one of these. Oh my god. There's Konami Man when you need him. Yeah, okay. See, that's not the door I want to go to. Alright, so here we are. Hammer. Hit. Ooh, nothing there. Denied. Huh. Tools. Hammer. Hit. Nothing there either. Tools. Hammer. Alright. What am I missing? Did I not take the right door? Oh, you know, I don't know if I did. No, because I'm looking at the wrong thing. People. Why don't you tell me these things? There you go. Oh, this is a confusing area. Well, never mind. It's not that confusing. Do I have any keys? I do have keys. Okay. Well, I guess I only have one option. I'm saving it. Also, only one option. Jeez. Tools. Oh my. Glad she covered up there. At last I can go back to the sea. I love you, Mikey. Oh, thank you. You're still locked up, mind you. Oh, there you go. Hurrah for Konami! And why does Konami get a credit? And he was rescued. And the Fratellis were arrested. Wait, we're all accepting the fact that there's a mermaid? Peace has arrived again. Was it really causing that much havoc in the town of Goondocks? Oh boy, the end. Wow, that was some ending. I wonder if it was censored, quite honestly. I mean, she had her arms spread wide open. Game over. That was it. I'm glad peace has returned to the town of Goondocks. So, maybe something happened in the first Goonies game, which I have not played because it was only available on the PlayStation 10 machines here in the States. I'm not sure how the Fratellis come to the conclusion that by kidnapping a mermaid that we know nothing about, they have somehow taken revenge upon us. And went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide this mermaid. I mean, she was buried. I like how the game's just playing itself right now. Basically doing everything I was doing wrong. So, Goonies II, everybody. You know, I dig it. It's fun. The map certainly helps. And it took me way longer to beat this game than it probably should have. At least an extra hour. Hey, you Goonies! We're taking revenge on you in the most roundabout way possible. Alright, there we go. Good. Good stuff. I feel good for finally beating the Goonies after decades, you know? And many, many rentals. Man, read the hell out of this game. There you go. We'll put on Diablo music again. Man, look at that. About an hour. Alright. Hey, it's almost like I had it planned. I didn't, because I'm not that well organized, nor am I very professional. But hey, it worked out. So, what are we going to be playing tomorrow? Not a clue. Not a clue. I don't know. I need something. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll do some more exploration. We have lots of options. Sorry, I'm looking over my new shelving that I set up. That has like all of my old game cases. Mind you, the shelving that I have right now is just holding my PlayStation, Dreamcast, DS, Turbo, Saturn, Import Saturn, 360, Xbox, Sega CD, PS2, and PS3 games. Oh, and GameCube and Wii. And Wii U. And a few Neo Geo cartridges. Hang on. Let's check that out. I had been threatening. That we would I would pull down a random thing from my shelf and talk about it briefly. And what I meant to do is do that mid-episode. So it kind of, broke the monotony of me getting lost in Goonies. That didn't happen because I was lost in the monotony of getting lost in Goonies. So I'm going to pull something from the shelf right now. Here we go. Art of Fighting. MVS cartridge. Many years ago. Many years ago. I was dating a girl who was a huge Neo Geo fan, or SNK fan, I should say. And we ended up finding I think it was a 2-slot Neo Geo arcade machine, complete, for about $200. The only caveat was that it just needed to be moved, which we figured out how to do so. And at the time, now again, this was during a different era. This was around the mid to late 90s. You could go on eBay and buy these games for dollars. Art of Fighting was one such game. I think I paid like $10 for this game, if that. And it's a cartridge slot. You just slide it in, and you're good to go. And nowadays, I wonder. Let's see if anybody's selling Art of Fighting MVS. Maybe it's still cheap, and maybe I'm just overthinking things right now. But ever since the collector's market has boomed, it's been very difficult to get a hold of old games. Very frustrating, actually. I'm not going to go on another collecting rant. Art of Fighting NBS. Okay, it's not too bad. Somebody's got it here for $25. Buy it now. Art of Fighting 3, $155. Somebody has the complete for $85. You know, if you want to spend that much. $25, honestly, that's fine. So that's not the worst thing. I mean, I've seen worse, but and I got a couple other games too. I ended up buying. Sorry, I'm putting Art of Fighting back. Get up there, you. I ended up getting Fatal Fury and Baseball Stars Professional, and Fatal Fury was just like, oh, what the hell. Baseball Stars Professional I got because I loved the game. I would play the hell out of that game in the arcade. It was just, the game was talking, it was loud, it was cinematic. Maybe we'll play that. That'd be hilarious. I'm going to write that down, because if I don't write that down, I'm going to forget it. Maybe we'll play that, there you go, tomorrow. Because I got a lot, I can talk about that one, actually. Because there was a Baseball Stars game on the NES, which is... I'm not a sports game fan. I mean, tennis, virtual tennis I love. Obviously, World Court tennis. Tennis I'm cool with. Baseball games I'm very selective with. If it's like a baseball simulator, I no. If it's an arcade baseball game, then I'm all for it. Baseball Stars on the NES. I'm just going to say it was a good game. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Notice how I've avoided talking about Art of Fighting completely. Art of Fighting in itself is not a bad game. It's a very interesting game, actually. You know, aside from the scaling, there's only 2 playable characters during story mode, which is kind of garbage. Versus you can select others. Let's see, other notable feats. You can rip open King's shirt. The game scales in and out, which was one of its big features. The characters are huge; they are massive character sprites, and they take damage, and the damage stays. So you'll you know, if your face starts bruising, you will look bruised. Other than that, not terribly memorable. Art of Fighting 2 was more or less the same thing. Art of Fighting 3 went nuts with like the rotoscoping animation, and it's a very pretty game as far as fluidity is concerned. So that's my little mini rant on Art of Fighting and the history behind why I have a Art of Fighting MVS card, despite the fact that I do not have a Neo Geo MVS player anymore. I still have 3 games, no Neo Geo to play it on. And honestly, the likelihood of me acquiring one now is pretty rare, given the expense of these systems now. You know, unless I can find like a super gun that supports MVS, I don't know. I hate collectors. I hate you collectors for what you did to the market. Oh, anyway, that's all I got for you tonight. I think now that you've been listening to Diablo 2 in the background, thank you for joining me. Thank you for putting up with me for 4 episodes of Goonies 2. And thank you for the advice, The Bad Company, for getting me through that. I really do appreciate it. And thank all of you for subscribing to the channel. I know the bulk of you are here because of that Berserk video, and I do appreciate that. That's great. Even though a lot of you are totally freaking crazy. Dear God, don't go into the comment section there. It's terrifying. I've actually removed a lot of comments just because they're hateful. But those of you who are here because of the Let's Plays and whatnot, that's exciting to me. I really do appreciate that. And I love to hear from you. So If you have any feedback, any suggestions, anything you'd like to add, anything you don't want to see, anything you're tired of, tell me. You know, I need that feedback, criticism or not. Even if it's passive aggressive, and as you know, I should be using better footage. Damn that guy. Oh. I called him out on it. And this was like, you know, years later, and he actually replied, and it was it was fine. It wasn't like a mean reply. It was as passive aggressive as his passive aggressiveness was. And it went back and forth. And eventually I just told him we just can't be friends. Because he said he just doesn't like the OC remixes. The Overclocked remix, the music, which I happen to really like of Armored Core. They did a fantastic tribute album. That's all I got for you guys. I'm gonna go before this turns into like an hour and a half episode of me just babbling to nothing there. Just a big screen. Yeah, well, you know what I should do? Maybe I should do that. During these segments where I'm just talking and there's nothing going on, I should switch the camera over so that I'm in that main window. Could you take that? Could you take a giant picture of me? Let's find out. We'll be back in a moment. You can't see what I'm doing here, for once. Isn't that amusing? Alright, be prepared. This is gonna get frightening. Ah, there I am. Hello there. I don't know. It seems like I'm so used to being in that tiny little window. Right there, that window. Right there. Like, there. Now it looks like I'm actually pointing at that window. So now you can like see everything. You can see my little Morgan Lilith poster in the background. Oop, there you go. There you go. Some Lum figures. It's by one of the Udon artists too, like Alvin Lee, I think, maybe his name. Despite the many criticisms I've given Udon, and over time, I really do like that picture. You can see Yuri's hand over here. There she is. Hello, I'm Yuri. As I knock my board here. That you don't need to read. That's my own little creative thing going on. So, and a water bottle. That's exciting. Hi. Oh, God, I just realized I'm totally unshaven right now. I just look terrible. I need to shave. I'm rough. It's such a hassle. An hour and 7 minutes. We've wasted like 15 minutes talking about nothing. Alright, guys. I'm gone. Good night. Bye.